The following presentation is brought to you by the Pride of ODU, the official NIL collective of Old Dominion Athletics. Be a monarchist. Join the Pride.
All right, tough one to accept, tough one to, not get the job done. We are a program that's proud when we are able to get an Atlantic 10 conference team to come down here and play us. So I'm very appreciative to Coach Caputo and the GW program for agreeing to the home and home series that we have going on. This is a game where I really felt like we could have won, we should have won. Breakdowns that we had, and just the things that we didn't do that we needed to do really cost us. So congrats to them, and we got to take some exams here the next few days and then get ready for Northeastern.
Early foul trouble for Cal. Ben Nacy comes in and plays really well. Is that something we might see going forward?
Yeah, to be honest with you, the coaches, we've been talking probably since the Radford game of, Ben is, no offense to the rest of the players on our team, he's probably our most capable offensive post player because of his touch around the basket. He can score the ball. He hasn't been fully healthy pretty much all year. He's gone through a stretch now where he has been healthy. So now tonight let's put him out there and let's see what's going to happen. He gets a bucket right away. We'll see what happens, but the fact is we know we have somebody we can put in the game, especially when we know we can get something going in the post.
Obviously, you're not in the business of moral victories. Nobody is. But how much encouragement can you take away from the fact that you were competitive?
None.
No.
None. I truly believe that we are a team that is capable of winning basketball games. I am not overlooking the Sun Belt Conference. I'm not overlooking the rest of our non-conference schedule, but we are a capable team. There's a lot of things that we will get better at and that we need to get better at, but we are a capable team. And every game on our schedule, it could be like tonight. It could be like it was Monday. Every game can be like that. We have to do our job to prepare our guys that it's more like the Monday and not like tonight. So there is no more victory. And again, no offense to GW, and the scoreboard says different, but I feel like we should have won it.
Turnovers are relatively close to each other, but had a lot more fast breaks than we did.
Ours hurt. We had live ball turnovers. They didn't. Theirs went out of bounds. Turnovers hurt us a lot. And we weren't playing with the pace that we wanted to play with anyway, so it kind of hurt us twice. If you're playing the pace we want to play and you're turning the ball over, some of that is going to happen, but not playing the pace we want to play and still turning the ball over. You're shooting yourself in the foot 2 times. So.
You guys had a 2-point lead about 3/4 of the way through the game. What happened there?
We just went through that stretch where we didn't finish. They got out on the break. We had a couple of turnovers. They got a couple of offensive rebounds. Literally everything. If you talk to any player on our team, one-on-one defense was one of the keys to tonight. Keeping them off the free throw line was one of the keys tonight. And then playing with pace and space on our end of the floor was a third key. We didn't guard one-on-one very well. They shot 37 free throws to our 17, and we did not play with the pace we needed to. So we didn't do the things we needed to do to win, even though we know we're capable of it. So got to get better.
One of the things you talked about after last game, was assists. 20 assists in last game, 14 in this. Is that a symptom of anything or just kind of the way that the game went?
Again, I think we had opportunities. If we make a couple of those shots around the rim, then that 14 number goes up. 1, 2, we've had a few games this year where we haven't had 14. So 20 the last game, 14 this game, 14 assists on 26 made baskets. Like, again, I'm not complaining about that. And again, I believe that number should be higher if we finish better. We're taking steps, but tonight, this, I really feel like we let one get away.
If there's one thing that you want to get better at for the next game, the most important thing for us to get better at, what would you say that is?
I don't know if you can say it's one thing, but on the defensive end, we have to continue to take strides to take a game plan and execute it as well as we possibly can. You can take every game we played, save one, and look at defensive possessions and be like, man, that looks like a team that can guard anybody. And then you have others that it's just like, what is going on? So, yeah, like we're going to have to guard. The Northeast is tough. Coach Cohen is I've known him my entire coaching career. I am a huge fan of him and the way he coaches and runs his program. Next Sunday is going to be a ridiculously tough game because of the toughness that they come to the table with. If we don't match it, it's going to be a long day.
Coach, Robert Davis has been getting hurt majority of the games recently. I was just wondering, does this affect your gameplay going forward, or how are you navigating his injuries?
So he's one of the toughest kids. Like he's, nicks and bruises here. He's had, a little bit more than nicks and bruises a couple times this year, but he's fought back. It's like he got an opportunity tonight. He hurt his ankle again, but got retaped or whatever, and they allowed him. Our training staff and the doctor said he was good to go, and he wanted to play. Being able to have these breaks in between our games really helps. Especially in this month, we know that's not going to be the case when we get to January. But we don't play again until next Sunday, so he's got plenty of time to rehab and do some things that he's not taking a pounding every single day. And I really hope he's ready to play on Sunday.
It looked bad. The injury, everyone in the stands is saying, "Oh no, this is bad," and yet he came back in a few minutes later.
Yeah, I mean, I love these guys. They're all tough-minded. So again, nobody wants to see anybody get hurt. Plays with his heart on his shoulder that everybody can see. So we appreciate him doing whatever he did in the back with Jason to be able to get back in the game. His presence on the floor creates so much gravity for other guys because of his ability to shoot. So him on the floor was much better than when he's not. So, right? Jaden, you got it.
He was asked why I go midway through the second half when they kind of took over. He was asked what went wrong. His answer was basically everything. Was that a frustrating part of the game?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like we were right there, and that little stretch where we kind of slacked off a little bit, and they were able to extend the lead. I think that was very crucial in the game. And after that, it was kind of hard to get back in it. So I definitely feel like I would never see it.
From your standpoint, what happened in that?
I would just probably say lack of focus, lack of toughness. I feel like that was our game plan going in. We need to be tough. Got to focus on the game plan. I feel like we just slacked in that moment, had a lack of focus, and it cost us.
Jaden, on the positive side, your confidence looks like it's growing. I mean, 7 assists tonight, and as the game was going, you were taking the ball to the hoop, more assertively. Is the game starting to slow down a little bit for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Game is I've definitely been able to get more comfortable. When it starts with just the coaching staff, my teammates, in practice, they let me know how much they trust me. They show me how much they trust me. So that confidence is definitely building. It's able to allow me to slow the game down and just play my game.
more questions for Jaden? Thank you guys for your time.